Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, the Cartoon Hotspot, and I'm back with another video where this time I'll be sharing a compilation of spoilers and just discussing everything we need to know about Miraculous Shanghai, Legend of Lady Dragon. I'm a huge mess right now because I just came back from school, but I had to make this video, so here we are. Apologies if I am just all over the place in this video. So there's just 11 days till we get Miraculous Shanghai in the English dub. So I think it's safe to say we probably won't be getting any more spoilers or trailers until then, because then that's pretty much the whole special spoiled. Like with Monster Fu or Furious Fu, the episode that Disney Channel Germany or Mundo Globe are releasing, can't remember which one. There was just way too many spoilers. Like I'm pretty sure I know what goes on in the episode just from those amount of spoilers that they've released. What, like 10 spoilers, 10 little mini teasers, I don't know. So I think we've got enough spoilers, we've got enough trailers for Miraculous Shanghai, so I'm excited to get into this video. So before we get into this video, as always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, hit that like and turn on that bell button for post notifications. Let's begin. So I think from my last video, my reaction and analysis to the Shanghai teaser trailer, I was pretty much spot on with my predictions. The only thing I wasn't sure of was why exactly Gabriel is looking for that special jewel, I can never say it right. The special jewel, the prodigious. Okay, if I say it wrong, don't laugh at me, okay? But now I have a better understanding of what Gabriel is looking for and why he's looking for it. Well, I have a better understanding on what I can base my theory on. I also have a better understanding on the type of character Faye is. Now, the spoiler or the mini teaser or trailer that TF1 released today is in French, but don't worry, your girl TCH has got you, okay? Your girl, the Cartoon Hotspot, has got you with a translation and an epic theory. So stick around to find out what I think is going to happen in Shanghai. I would have posted the whole spoiler, but YouTube doesn't want to see your girl win, okay? They took my video down. YouTube really doesn't want to see me win. So, thank you, YouTube. Really, thank you.
J'aimerais voir les gens pour ce qu'ils sont. Penser à eux comme à des histoires, leurs petites joies, leurs grands bonheurs, leurs déceptions, leurs réussites. Je m'appelle Faye. Devenue mon père adoptif, Wu Shu fit de moi la nouvelle gardienne. Désormais, il ne restait que moi pour protéger le secret de la grotte lors de la prochaine éclipse enchantée.
So in the first 19 seconds of the trailer, Faye says, I like seeing people as they are. Think about them as if they're stories. Their little joys, their happy movement, their deceptions, their success. I am Faye. My adoptive father, Ochu Fu, made me the new guardian. From now on, there's only me left to protect the secret of the cave during the enchanted eclipse. So from this segment of the trailer, we can pick out so much. Now remember in my last video, my reaction and my analysis to the Shanghai special teaser trailer. If you guys haven't seen that, I strongly recommend checking that out. I'll leave a link down in the description box below. I briefly spoke about the vibes that Faye gives me. In terms of her character, I mentioned that she seems as if she's being brought down by the weight of her responsibilities and her role. And when I said she reminds me a lot like Kagami, I meant in the sense that Kagami has this huge role she has to live up to. She has to present herself in some sort of way that causes pressure on her. Kind of like Adrian. And so she's kind of just like blank. Kagami can be really fun and outgoing, but because of her family prestige and her upbringing, she fears being a disappointment, and so she pretty much acts dull and boring to please her mother. I get that same vibe from Faye. To me, Faye seems a lot like that. She mentions she's the new guardian and she's the only one who can protect the secret of the cave. To me, it seems like she has a lot on her shoulders. Also from that little snippet, Faye seems like the type of person to want to know another person beyond the surface. She really likes knowing someone from the core, and she also seems creative, like when she mentions she sees people as stories.
Mon plus beau cadeau, c'est ta visite, Marinette, et cela me fait très plaisir.
Hé, tu serais pas Adrien Agreste, le célèbre mannequin?
Pour être la gardienne, je dois absolument récupérer la clé. Et pour ça, j'ai besoin d'argent.
Faye, quel trésor est-ce que tu m'apportes aujourd'hui?
Je me suis fait voler toutes mes affaires. Suis-moi.
Translation. So Uncle Wang says, the most beautiful gift is your visit, Marinette. It's a great pleasure. And then this random guy is like, hey, aren't you that guy, Adrian Agreste, the famous model? Then Faye says, to become a guardian, I should absolutely recover the key. For that, I need money. And this shady guy that I mentioned, and I knew he was shady from my last video, says, what treasure are you bringing me today? And then Marinette says, all my stuff were stolen. So Marinette's uncle is genuinely happy that Marinette came all the way to Shanghai for his birthday, to celebrate his birthday. And it's just really upsetting because that wasn't even the full reason why she went to Shanghai. She mainly went there to join Adrian. And I know this is after season 2, but it doesn't excuse the fact that going to the other side of the world for your crush is it's a little bit weird, Marinette. It's a little bit weird. I'm sorry, but not everything is about Adrian, basically. It shouldn't have to be. Not everything should have to be about Adrian. And it's just really annoying. Like, I kind of just blame the writers on this. Like, first of all, Marinette breaks into his house in season 1, takes his phone, is very, very creepy. And that was kind of dialed down in season 2. That's why I really like season 2. And then season 3, we get that same character. Like, it's kind of just ruining her character and making her pretty unlikable to some people. Like, I wish there was more to Marinette's character other than Adrian. And I also wish Marinette generally wants to go to Shanghai to learn more about her culture and her origins and reconnect with her roots, mainly because of the way Sabine, Marinette's mom, and Tom, Marinette's dad, reacted when she said she wanted to go to Shanghai. It's very emotional for parents who are immigrants when their child says they want to go back to their home country and reconnect with their roots. Like, I know for a fact, if I told my parents I want to go to where I was born, they'd be so excited and they'd be so happy. They'd book a flight straight away, okay? They'd book a flight straight away and there, yeah. So I just wish I could tell Tom and Sabine, do you really know the full reason why she wants to go to Shanghai? Now let's jump to what Faye says. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that Faye has to prove her worth as the guardian by completing the special task and find the key. But what is that key? I have no idea what that key could be, but I'm kind of glad I don't, because I don't want to guess everything correctly. I kind of want to watch Shanghai and be surprised, okay? I want there to be twists and I want to be genuinely astonished. But I do have a theory. So that guy, and I did mention that I get the feeling he's shady. He said, what treasure are you bringing me today? Now I'm guessing Faye steals Marinette's purse thinking Marinette has money. I don't think she steals Marinette's bag because she knows she's Ladybug. I genuinely think she stole her bag because Marinette just happened to be the right person at the right time. Marinette just happened to be there, and so she just saw an opportunity to steal a bag that just didn't happen to have money. So then Faye realizes this and feels bad, so she decides to befriend Marinette and help her. But in the time, and this is the juicy part, in the time they spend together, Gabriel has already gotten in contact with that shady guy. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to refer to him as shady guy because nobody knows his name, okay? And that's when we see this huge vault of money and it looks like Natalie is making some sort of deal or agreement with him. Now there's just this small segment, like this 2-second clip from the trailer where Marinette's earring is missing, or it looks like she's touching her ear because she doesn't know where her earrings are. And I know Tiki has been stolen, but I'm not really sure why her earrings are missing. So if you guys have any theories and you want to let me know, comment them down below in the comment section. Also, this clip isn't from the trailer that was released today, but it's a different clip that was released a few days ago. But Gabriel is on the plane and he states he has been waiting for this moment for 15 years. So I guess that explains why he knew when and where to go last minute. And obviously he just had to drag poor Adrian along so it doesn't look suspicious. And I'll mention this later on in the video again.
Malady, une Française que l'on connaît, Marinette Dupin-Cheng, a disparu à Shanghai.
Pourquoi tu es seule à Shanghai?
J'étais sortie pour retrouver un ami.
Par ici!
Si tu as ce message, rejoins-moi, j'ai besoin de ton aide.
Pourquoi tu nous as fait venir ici?
Je dois veiller sur l'héritage de mon père.
So the next part of the trailer we're going to analyse. Now Chat Noir says, Milady, a French girl we know, Marinette disappeared in Shanghai. Then Faye says, so why are you alone in Shanghai? Marinette responds, I came to find a friend. And then Marinette says, why did you make us come here? And then they're in this secluded area and Gabriel happens to be spying on them, which is really dangerous. Like, wouldn't that kind of risk Marinette's identity? And wouldn't he think Marinette is somehow connected to the Miraculous miraculous is one way or another. Then Faye explains to Marinette that she must watch over her father's inheritance, and she says, "They took my bracelet my father entrusted me with." Then Marinette responds, "Who are these people you're telling me about?" Again, a lot we can analyze here, okay? So now at this point, Marinette is declared missing in Shanghai, and her posters are, she's all over the news. And then Shat looks genuinely worried in this specific scene. He looks so worried. That means Marishat scenes, here we come, okay? Marishat Nation, get ready, because we are going to win. So I want to just dive down into what Faye says specifically. Faye mentions how they took her bracelet her father entrusted her with, but who exactly is they? Some order of shady guardians. I keep saying the word shady, but that's literally all I can describe. Like some order of shady guardians. Are they in cahoots with Hawkmoth? What connection do they have together? I'm guessing the prodigious, the bracelet that both Faye and Marinette are looking for, which Hawkmoth also has his eyes set upon. I think that bracelet is tied to the secret cave that Faye is tasked with the responsibility of guarding. This next theory is epic, okay? This next theory is epic, but it could be a little bit far-fetched. Like I said, it's just a theory, so it might not be true. So credits to Katowi on Twitter. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, but thank you so much for bringing this to my attention and for being such a great translator, because I do not understand Spanish. According to the Shanghai trailer, Gabriel has been waiting for this moment for 15 years. Now I said I was going to bring this back up, so here it is. Keeping in mind, Adrian is only 14, so this leads me to believe that Gabriel has always been in some dodgy business or has always been evil. So he's always known about the Miraculouses, and this is when Katowi on Twitter said this. She stated that Thomas Astruc had mentioned that Gabriel has always known about the Miraculouses since he was young, because he and Natalie have known each other from that stage, which probably explains why they are so close and why Gabriel really trusts her with everything. And Thomas said one day perhaps he'd go into more detail about Gabriel's past in a comic or something. Now remember the episode Feast, where Gabriel briefly mentions that he went to the Tibetan mountains with Natalie, where they discovered their butterfly and their peacock miraculouses.
It comes from the region where we found our miraculous. I have a strong feeling it could prove very useful to my quest. You will return to the Louvre tonight.
Very well.
Now I had to double check, okay, because my geography isn't that great. I had to double check, and Tibet is in the northern region of China, and Shanghai is in China, obviously. Which makes me believe he's always been looking for something miraculous related. Now what he was looking for, nobody knows. And before you guys get on to me saying, Feast is in season 3, yes, I know that, okay? Feast is in season 3, Shanghai Special takes after season 2, but my theory still holds. What if that time he was in Tibet with Natalie or Emily, whoever he was with, because I always forget which one who he was with. What if when he was in Tibet with Natalie, he was looking for the prodigious, that special jewel, but he ended up finding the butterfly and the peacock miraculouses instead. And so when he saw the opportunity upon discovering that the prodigious is in Shanghai instead, boy, did he take that opportunity and hopped on the plane straight there. I told you guys this theory is a lot. Basically, what I'm saying is Gabriel has always been looking for this prodigious for whatever reason we don't know. He's always been looking for it. He's been looking for it for 15 years, okay? But for some reason, he never found it back then. And until now, he discovered it's in Shanghai. He took that opportunity, hopped on the hopped on the plane to Shanghai, dragged Adrian along with him so it doesn't look suspicious or anything, and it's finally going to get what he's been looking for. Honestly, I think this theory is pretty cool and it holds, like it makes sense. But if you guys have any other theories, a better theory, let me know down in the comment section below. So the rest of the trailer isn't anything that I can really analyze to its core, except for the fact this really cute lady noir scene where they're on the phone and Shat looks so happy because I feel like because Adrian was so lonely in Shanghai, and then when he finally spoke to his bugaboo, his lady, he just looked so ecstatic and happy, and that she was going to be joining him in Shanghai. Oh, and then at the very end, Faye transformed into Lady Dragon, and my god, the power they hold, oh my god, they look so powerful together. They look so, like, I can instantly tell this trio is going to be so dynamic. Oh, and I forgot to mention before, at the end of the trailer there's this little text that said the power of Lady Dragon is the strongest of all, which just further adds on to my theory on Faye's character, that she knows being Lady Dragon is very, very it's a big deal, basically. It's a big deal, and she knows her powers are very strong, and that just weighs in even more on her shoulders. Like, the weight of the responsibility she carries is just so heavy, and that could explain her character. You're probably thinking, how did you already kind of guess that, or how have you gone so deep into analysing her character, when I did in my last video from like a 10-second snippet of the trailer when we saw Faye? And I was like, I could just read characters, okay? Again, this is just a prediction, but I genuinely do think that's the best way I can describe Faye's character from what I've seen in the trailer. I could be wrong, but I could be right. I really have to wrap this up because your girl is a schoolgirl and I've got some homework to do, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any thoughts, any theories that you'd like to share with me, comment them down below and I'll be sure to respond. Also, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, because that's just where I'm most active at, and that's just where I inform most of my viewers of any upcoming videos I have planned to upload. So yeah, follow me on social media. A link to my social media will be down in the description box below. So that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this analysis, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye.